What is going on, guys? Lawson here, got my boy Ezekiel with me, and today, can you tell what we're doing? We're wade fishing. I got the dweebish vest on, so we're gonna cut a wade. Today we have a very specific goal, to catch some trout and possibly some redfish, and mainly to put Zeke on a trout or a redfish. Zeke has never caught a trout or a red, so that is like the overarching goal today. But we have my backpack with me, we got the rods, got the wading gear, and we have a ton of baits to throw, and we are gonna get in the water and see if we can catch some good fish. So we're mainly gonna be rolling on the chest camera, but we're gonna bring the big camera along with us, throw it in the bag, and if we catch something really good, we'll bust the big camera out. But I am very excited to get throwing, and I think it's gonna be a good time. I just got hit right there. Feel that colder air. The main reason Zeke and I decided to come out and wade fish today is there's a cold front rolling across Florida, and one, before fronts always, it seems like a good time to go out and try to catch some fish, but two, oh gosh, that's good, better maybe. I was trying to walk it out. It ate it as I was dropping it in there. I don't know what we got on here, but it ate it on the drop. Anyway, I was saying, cold front, before a cold front is a good time to go out and catch fish, especially a fish like a trout. They always seem to turn on before a storm. This feels heavier, but I haven't done anything really. We're only running 15-pound leader, so trying to be, I still don't know what it is. Oh, it's a freaking jack. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it be a jack, you know? Can't be a good trout, can't be a small red. It's just a nice little jack. Always, all the times. Baby Crev right there. Not targeted species, but I do love catching those dirty boys. If you can see, it's getting really dark pretty quickly. And it's not because the sun's going down. I mean, it's part of it, but there's a huge front rolling in on us right now, and I can feel the cold wind kind of rolling over us. And also, Zeke made a very good observation. Right in front of us, I don't know if you noticed, there's literally just a lone boat lift with a jet ski on it. No dock attached to it. Just a jet ski out here about 40 yards from the bank by itself, sitting on a lift. I assume there probably used to be a dock here at one point, but that's just hilarious. I don't know, that's just the weirdest thing ever. Zeke also jumped off a snook when the camera was off. So I don't know if this means there's gonna be pilings in the water like directly in front of us, or if it was connected to this dock and then it had an L off of it. None of this is registering in my head, to be honest. This jet ski was placed here before time. Before the river, this jet ski lift was right here. There's a lot of potholes over here, dude. Oh, I missed one right there. Try throwing it right in the backside of this lift. I'm feeling this is the type of dock we've been looking for. A real big one, pretty deep around it. We'll catch some fish off of here. Holy wind! Oh, I just got freaking throttled. Sitting here complaining about the wind, and I got throttled by potentially our big trout we're looking for. It is getting so much colder and windier. Which could be good for the fish, bad for us. Oh, God, I almost just smoked you, and from a freaking ladyfish just ate me right next to my feet. I almost just brought this jig head right back into Zeke's head. I would say conditions are less than favorable right now. Oh, deep hole. So I've changed baits to a little tiny swim bait right here, a little voodoo mullet. We're gonna rip this sucker around and see if we get lucky, because I broke off my freaking jig head I was throwing. I have more, but I just want to try something different. Zeke's throwing a little paddle tail, so I figured I'd try something a little different here. You see your Cessner? Oh, I should probably open my bail. Oh my gosh, I could not tell you the last time I've done that. It's been a long time since I pulled one of those. Sick. You got a fish right there? Zeke just got like a puny jack. What? All right, so real quick cutaway from the video. So GoPros are a beautiful thing, and the audio works like 10% of the time probably on them, and the audio is just a straight buzz while I caught my first snook, but it wasn't a huge snook, so I'm not too upset about it. But what I really want to talk about is this right here, jig heads. Now, do you guys think jig heads make a difference in how many fish you catch? So this right here, it's a interesting type of jig head where the head is almost a giant eye, where the jig head itself is a giant eye basically. And I never use these very often, but I am curious if you guys think that a certain jig head is going to produce better, whether that's a different color. For some reason, I don't know why, I just almost always grab red jig heads. If I'm in a store and I'm picking out jig heads, there might be red, chartreuse, and gray, I will grab the red ones, and that's how it's always been. And I think it has something to do with, I love throwing baits that have big red eyes, and to me that's what a jig head is a big giant red eye on it. Have you guys ever had an experience where you think one bait does better than the other, or do you think like a different colored jig head produces a different species of fish? Because I've been fishing before for snook and jack, and have been throwing a silver top water and caught 5 jack, put on a red and white top water and caught 3 snook that morning. So color can definitely play a big difference, but does it play that much of a difference when it's something minute like a jig head? We have a special guest over here. Matt, what's your consensus on jig heads?
You always want to go with the red ones.
Red, do you actually use red jig heads? No, but what? No, legitimately. What do you think about, like, what's your opinion on jig head colors?
I usually just go with the normal
gray. Just a flat gray.
But I do like the ones with the eye. If they have an eye in it, yeah.
Like a big eye like this, or just they have like a painted eye on it?
Normally a painted eye.
Okay,
yeah.
Interesting. Gray, so you don't think it really matters?
I don't.
No?
But I'm only throwing them on with swim baits, usually small swim baits.
Like 4-inch Kitex, like that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. But I haven't really experimented with it, so maybe it does.
So I want you guys to tell me, do you think that a jig head like this with an eye that really resembles a fish, does this catch any more fish, or does it not? Anyways, that's my rant, that's my spiel. Back to the video. Got an old and big, broken down, ugly looking dock, which normally those are the type of docks that hold fish on them. Ones that no one goes on, they're decrepit, have a ton of growth, the tumbleweeds just wrapping all up in my legs. I don't like this at all. I think I and myself am wrapped in fishing line right now. No, just a humongous pile of freaking weeds. This is giant weather, Zeke.
What?
I said this is giant fish weather. We either catch nothing or we catch a giant. No in between. It's about to smack us in the legs.
So
Zeke's hooked into something actually good. Oh, it's just got like 45 pounds of grass with it, possibly.
no? I think that's a red.
It is head shaking and diving like one. Oh, it's a big flounder.
Oh, shit.
Wow, that is a...
That thing has some dive.
Here, I'll hold your rod for you. That is crazy.
Oh, I thought you were filming. Go ahead.
Holy, that is a good flounder, Zeke. I got it if you gotta let go of it. I can't believe how hard that thing was running. Holy crap.
That thing is huge.
Well, Zeke with a big flounder right there, probably, I don't know, like 23, 24 inches long, and he's got a big old gash in him.
That thing is gnarly.
That is sick, dude.
Yeah, the whole side is cut up here.
Awesome.
That's sick.
That's super cool.
Pick that up for me. There we go.
That is sick, dude.
This thing is beat. That's a... Dang, it goes all the way through.
He just hit me right in the shins. Awesome. That's sweet. What's your name?
Tom.
Tom, nice to meet you. Lawson.
Yep.
Freaking good flounder, dude. That was epic.
I was like, what is this thing?
Dude, I thought you had
It
a...
was like, oh, this thing is dumb. It doesn't know it's hooked. And then it like woke up.
I thought you had a redfish on, like he was saying. Like,
As soon as he said it, I was like, yeah.
I mean, that was a freaking... That flounder was bigger than the one I caught the other day, you know?
That thing is huge.
He was like 20... He was nasty looking too, man. That was freaking phenomenal right there, what I just did. I just literally dome casted it right into this dock. Zeke bringing home the bacon with the big giant flounder. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a bunch of people watching this video heartbroken that we released that flounder.
That was a big
He was a
meat right there.
it was a big slab of meat. Yes, it was. Teach me your ways, your floundering ways. We're approaching a very large dock, which unfortunately might be our last one of the night because the sunlight is fading quick out here. It's super overcast, so we're not having the brightest of conditions. So we're trying to hoof it over this dock and see if we can catch maybe 1 or 2 more good fish before the night is over. What the freak is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I turn around, Zeke's standing on top of this broken dock. This is just such a bad idea. Like, I can literally see the thing crumpling in half as he's like walking across it. Well, unfortunately, it is basically dark, and me and Dinklenuts over here got actually quite a bit of a ways to walk. So we're gonna try to hop out of the water before it's like pitch black out. All right, that is it, you guys. End of the video there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, a little bit of wade fishing. That was one of the more like kind of all over the place for me, where the audio for my snook file was missing, and I caught a ladyfish and another jack, and both of those, I guess I wasn't recording because those files weren't there, but it was whatever, it was still fun. Zeke got to whack a mega flounder, and I think that's only the second flounder he's ever caught in his life, so it's always awesome to bring Zeke out with me and see him catch big fish, because he helps me out so much with everything I do in the videos, coming to like filming, to he helps me work on my boat when I have problems with it. Top class guy. Speaking of top class dudes, big shout out to my buddy VJ. He's actually the one who told me to go check out those wading spots that I've been hitting, and it has helped me out tremendously, and I've been catching a ton of fish because he's showed me what's up. And the guy I got to meet in the video that you saw me shaking hands with, Tom, the Indian River Pescador. Super cool dude, like a legend, been fishing up in those waters for 15 years. Really cool to meet him, and it's so funny. I've seen some of his videos a long time ago. It's just a cool thing to be able to meet people that you've seen online and you've watched their videos and meet them in person. It's just a very cool thing. So that is it for today's video. I always love getting out for some wade fishing, and as you saw, I have a very special guest in town with me. Matt from SB Fishing TV is here, and we have some big plans, and we are filming like madmen to get some fishing videos for you guys, and gonna be some really fun stuff going on while he is here. That is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You can hit the picture of my noggin over here, and over here be some more videos you guys can watch. I appreciate you very much, and until the next video, see you guys.